and Hyatt as like the next group of guys after Mingo.
Okay.
I think that Tillman, who was behind all of them, is the guy I would take above him. So I'd
Mm-hmm.
call like maybe Tillman should be a riser, big time riser, based on landing spot.
Love landing
Landing,
spot.
love the landing spot. I think he beats out David Bell. I think he's better than Peoples Jones. I think he can like be a 1B to Cooper and take over Cooper's 1A role in a year or two.
You know who are some of the craziest stands?
Who?
DPJ stands.
Oh yeah,
Like,
but he's so fast.
5-star recruit, dude. He was 17. Come on now. You know what I mean?
times you got to catch up. That's something that I was thinking about earlier. You reminded me of it. Is about like other fantasy analysts say it like as being water. Like Bruce Lee said it as being water, and it's so true. Like you have to be able to be water. You have to be able to change. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to take in new information and come to a new hypothesis based on the new information. Like just because you like DeAndre Swift as a rookie prospect doesn't mean that you have to like him now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've seen him play in the NFL the little bit that he did get to play because of injury, and people are still like, I can't believe that the Lions drafted Jahmyr Gibbs. I can't believe that they traded DeAndre Swift to the Eagles. It just blows my mind because DeAndre Swift is the best running back ever. They need to grow up and realize that shit changes. Like just
Gotta
because
grow up.
you thought something once doesn't mean that it holds true for 20 years.
Mm-mm.
Like it's so funny to watch in real time. Like all these freaking people lose their shit on Twitter who like think that DeAndre Swift is like the best running back that's ever been in Detroit. Like,
Oh
oh
my
my
god.
god, it's so funny to me.
It's like, have you heard of Javid Best? You know what I mean?
Oh my
Best running
god.
back in Detroit ever.
What about Kerryon Johnson?
Oh no. No, dude. That seems like it's years ago.
I just
Wow.
it's I don't know. It's just so funny, and that's just Detroit. It's like there's plenty of players that people do this with on other teams. Um, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough for these people to like let go, I guess, um, and just like change and realize that like teams make moves for a reason. You know, they're not like stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Anybody with a pulse should have seen a DeAndre Swift trade coming.
Anybody with pulse.
So, anyways, we were talking about Cedric Tillman and it ended up on DeAndre Swift because people
Yeah.
are so silly. Um, After Cedric Tillman, though, there are really there's like got to be like some deep names maybe that are interesting to you.
Michael Wilson
Michael Wilson. Tell me about Michael Wilson.
gets third round draft capital from the Cardinals, I believe, and he's it's not a great landing spot, uh, I guess, but there isn't a whole lot of competition for targets there. And he
Mhm.
slid up and he slid down the depth chart a lot. Or sorry, he's slid down people's rankings a bunch. That might be on draft on draft spot. I mean, he gets decent capital, so it's fine. But he's just a really high upside guy. Also, I want Parker Washington. He lands in Jacksonville, and he's